Hey, hello everybody. Welcome to the sound test stream. Today we are taking a look at Reason Compact 2. Yeah, V2 version 2. Now, let me, as usual, just get onto my stream so I can see the chat and stuff like that. Yes. Yes. For the millions of people that tune in regularly. Here we go. And it says I'm live. No, but I've just got a blank screen, so just hold on. So we're taking a look at Reason Compact 2. It looks like there's 6 people watching. Okay, who is here? Can you hear me okay as well? This is the important bit now. The important bit where we can actually hear what's going on. Oh, yes, I can see the feed. So is everything sounding okay? Yes. Oh, great. So we're going to take a good look, a really good look, oh, excellent, a really good look at Reason Compact V2. So the thing is now, it has a drum machine, a rhythmic, and Europa is still there, of course, and we also have the monotone bass synth. Now, because this is the beta version, everything is already there, like on the thing. But as far as I know, the monotone bass synth, which is this here, and also the rhythmic drum machine, which we're going to take a good look at these instruments in some detail. Oh, the Aardvark guys here. Hi, David. And yeah. So the thing is now, so you have 3. So you see our rack is getting bigger. It's starting to get bigger. And I'll give you a really good look around the whole thing as well. So this is, you won't hear that now because it's offloaded, but that is obviously Europa. And this is a little piece that I composed the other day. I mean, literally playing it with V2 now is a lot more fun. You know, you can go up to 8 bars. It's a bit like Figure. It's a bit like Figure on speed. It's great. And you also have this little mixer section here now, so you can control the volume of and the filter and the pitch if it's the drum machine, and the resonance. I'll get my little Logitech crayon as well so we can see what's going on. Yeah, it's available now. Yes. Now, like I said, I think that the rhythmic and the monotone are in-app purchases, okay? And I think they're $9.99 each, you know. So if you want the extras there, you can. Well, I'm not sure if you can try them out or stuff like that. I honestly don't know. But for instance, if we choose the bass synth, and very nice it is too. So I think it's $9.99, and I think you can get loads of controls here. You can see it's monofocus, chorus, delay, LFOs, envelope generators for the amp, and the filter. Very nice. Let's have a look at the drums. Now you also get a ton of control on the drum kits as well for each. Like, so if I was to change the sample now, you can see that you can choose the sample from the lists here. You can just scroll backwards and forwards. So you can literally set the kit up how you like. Also, if you go in, there are various different kits included here, as you see. And if you go to sound packs, that is Rhythmic Classics. And then there is the Quirk kit by Tiger Darrow. And then there is Acid Trance by Oliver M. Singh. And we can go in and change the kits and have a blast around. And then you can also choose kits like this by. So that would have changed that would have changed the kit now. Can you set MIDI channels for each instrument? Don't think so. I'll have a look actually. It's not that kind of app, you know. I think it's more aimed at kind of you sitting on the bus kind of thing, jamming and thingy, and I think it's a good gateway into the actual Reason app as well. I think that's the whole point of it. So let's see what we get in the bass end here. It is a gazillion times better than it was when it first came out, obviously. So let's see. Let's tap here and we can have a look at our different. So this is within monotone. I tell you what they are, though. They are very, very good synths. Yeah, it is quite expensive, isn't it, Sam? I do like it, though. Okay. And if you go to sound packs here, you've got these monotone classics, and then you've got another set by Tiger Darrow. Mystical by Theodore Flight, I think that must be. And yes, Stereo Blast by our very own Mr. Hack. So if we look at it, right, let's go to our grid section. We can see we've got 4 bars set up. And if we go up to our actual thing, we can set the tempo here, the scale, which is set at G minor, the metronome is on, the note grid is set to scale, loop length is 4, we can go up to 8 bars. So I think probably the easiest thing to do here would be to set up let's set up a new project, brand new project, and let's first of all have a look around here. Let's see. So let's switch. Our metronome is already on. Our scale is G minor. No grid is set to scale. That's fine. There's your restore pitches. It does have Ableton Link, of course. Background audio is on, and then you'll have export options. So let us have a look at rhythmic, the drum machine. So sorry. So we can scroll through our kits this way. Until we find one that we like. Okay. Just showing you the sound. That's a nice kick. Oh, Colin Powell's here. Hello, Colin. How are you? But what is nice is that then you can, if you don't like it, you can run through the different samples of the kits, of course, and then you can just... You do have an awful lot of control with each of the actual 3 instruments, you know, with the Europa, the bass one, and this. So I don't know. Ah, yeah. We can take the delay off. A bit fiddly to grab. Hang on. Quite like that kit. So we'll record something with that. What did I say we were on? It's on a loop length of 1 bar. Let's set it at 4 bars. So what I prefer, right? So let's start it off and let's hit record. Because if you don't start it off and then hit record, it says it'll wait till you're counting and you're not sure what you want. It's hang on a sec. Oh, flipping heck. Can't hear the metronome. Right, hang on. I don't think I can adjust the volume of the metronome. It's going to be in that pattern. So I'm going to just do this for now. Actually, I'll go to my grid and I'll just set up a kind of a what's it? A hi-hat. On my very light is very difficult to see. I'm sure you can probably see it better than me. Right. Missed it. Right, so we'll get somewhere now. Cool beans. Bit loud. We need to. Now here's the thing as well. You can set the length for, that's your grid. You can set the length for each individual instrument, so you can have, you know, up to 8. I'll set the length for this one for the same. Oh, thanks, Rustic. Just super chatted me. Thanks, man. I missed me thing. Hang on. Twin. That's better. I was playing a right bin there. Make sure that I'm not on record because everything then you hit will then. Oh, everybody hit the like. It's 45 people watching. Hit the like button. Hit it now. Hit the like. Strike the like, people. Wait a minute. I can give you some special effects. Hang on a minute. What special effects have I got? I'll give you some cool special effects on my voice so you can strike the like. It'll be cool. I'm going to sit. Just let me have a look what I've got here on me. What's it? Okay, we'll try this one. Strike the like. Yes. Okay, so strike. Oops, I'm knocking everything over here. Right. So I need to make some adjustments to this sound. Too much delay. So with most of the things, you have some basic controls here, and then you have some basic controls on the mixer section, and then you can obviously go along and do what you'd like with everything else, I guess. So let's have a go. That's cool. Now, you see, the thing is now, I want to be like recording more. So if I wanted to record more on this now, I need to get it into Reason or record it into something else. Now, it is anti-ip audio. It's anti-ip audio, everybody. Everything's fallen over, people. Everything's fallen over. I need to be more controlled. I need to be more controlled. Yes, I do. That's another one. Oh. Right, so I think what I've done is paused my stream. So hang on a sec. Am I still live? Cool. I think what I've done is, there we go. No, I've just, yeah, but no, I've not. I'm just wrecking the place, seriously. No AV3, no AV3, no. I think, do you know what? I think the propeller heads, I think they really were aiming this some other type of like play, you know, someone who's just kind of, they didn't want to, when I spoke to them ages and ages ago, they were trying to avoid making it too complicated. But of course, pressure from the community, and then they started to add stuff to it, you know. So I guess we'll just see it getting bigger and bigger. I do love the sounds in this. So that's not really the right sound for that, is it? Could be right, Sam. Could be right. That's clever marketing. Well, it's still good fun, I think. I mean, it's Figure. It's like Figure, isn't it? And people absolutely love Figure. Do you know what this suffered from? I think is initially calling it Reason. If they'd have called it Figure 2, everybody went, "Oh, this is absolutely brilliant, fantastic, amazing," and no one would have moaned. Right, I need to find a better sound for that. That might be better, actually. It's got more of a rough edge to it, hasn't it? And what would also have been nice is we'd be able to have like 2 Europas and a rhythmic, or 2 monotones and a rhythm, you know, that kind of thing. Europa does sound incredible, doesn't it? You can't even just deny it. It just sounds amazing. See, it is, isn't it, Sam? It's a good deal. If you get this, you get Reason. I think Light, is it Reason Light, or yeah, Reason Light? You get it for nothing. So if you just want to drop this stuff back into your desktop and work on it, you can, which is brilliant. Is that it's probably the point. Been a gateway into one of the greatest music production pieces of software ever made. You know, Reason. Do you know what? I've got to stop doing this. I'm telling you, because of me new studio environment. I'm all over the place. I am. So I've got me vape. My vape keeps falling over. There we go. Swig of Coke. Let's try that with that. Enough. Let's do another. This is an issue you get as well. Occasionally, once you've been doing a session, now the session will still be there, is that you'll get this loading thing, and it's a crash. That's a bug, that is. So I'm guessing that this is probably the last project. Yeah. So you don't lose the project, and that doesn't always happen. Look, if I go back now, it's still there. New project. Let's try something else this time. Let's try something a bit more sort of mellow. Let's do this. Let's take we'll leave the tempo on 80. That's cool. And we'll just have a look at some more of the thingies. Let's see. So, old tape. That might be nice. Oh, look, synthwave kit. Oh. Yeah, that's about right, isn't it? I'm gonna just. The easiest way to do this is start it off over one bar. That's fine. And let's see, let's have a look what sound packs we get with Europa. Celestial Atmospheres. What's that like? Well, that's quite the... See, typical Red Sky Lullaby stuff. Super cool. Oh, do you know what? We're getting into the... Do you know what this is starting to sound like? I know what we'll do. First of all, I think best thing to do would be to extend the thing to 8 bars. Does anyone remember really early orchestral maneuver stuff? Maybe stuff from Electricity. No, it can't. You're stuck to 8 bars, 1 C. I'll show you something else in the drum kit though in a minute. Right, so let's see. I'm going to go to your Europa. I really need exactly earlier MD, right? Like stuff like, do you remember Stanlow? Right, I'll get this going. Okay. Yeah, and that's basically as far as I can take it in compact. So I'd have to now export it somewhere else. Um, so that's the limitation, isn't it? That's where it needs to be more and more kind of expanded, so we can have But that and I like that. See, we could of course look at this as a excellent sketchpad. Very good. It's the sounds, isn't it? The sound. Europa sounds brilliant. This new mono synth sounds brilliant. Brilliant. It's true. We all are. We all an expensive sketchpad, says Colin. Yeah, we are all oil. Do you know? I can't even speak. We are all spoilt. Let's see. I've pretty much covered everything, I think. Oh, I wanted to show you something in the what's it? Let's go and I've got that loading thing again. Look, that I need to sort that out. Let's see a new project. With the drums, right? So you've got you have to sort of program in, but if you go into the actual grid reference down here, instead of the setting the bar length as the first part, the first part here is these. Now, when I first saw this, I thought, oh, this is epic. I've got to, you know what I mean? This has got to be like, I can chain patterns together now, but no, I can't, unfortunately. I'd really love to see that. I'd love to see, but you know, I think this is going to get bigger. I honestly do. But you see, what'll happen is it'll get prohibitively expensive. You know. Anyway, the thing, if it carries on like it is now, for $10 for every single new instrument sort of thing, is too much. Anyway, you've got different patterns. So here's the current pattern, which is blank, right? Then you could choose this pattern, which is techno, there. But you can't like chain these together. But it gives you it kind of gives you a starting point. And then, of course, you can change out the different. There you go. Well, you see, I hope like if Propellerhead watch this, which they probably will, they maybe read some of your comments and see what they see what you guys want, since you're the actual audience that this is aimed at. But like I said, I'm not sure it was originally aimed at the professional or people who are seriously doing it. Aimed at it maybe is getting into Reason. But I think they saw that, you know, we wanted more, so they started bringing out more stuff. Like, you know, I still think that it could be cheaper. There is to buy the IAPs and stuff like that. You know, I'm not affiliated with Propellerhead in any way, so you know, I just show you guys what there is out there with all the different apps and stuff. Don't shoot the messenger. It is remarkably good sounding. I have to say. Europa and this new monotone synth, I really do love this sound of this. That is a really bassy sound, and of course you'll only hear it in mono as well. Another thing I'd like to see is it respond to pitch bend and modulation, since we have MIDI control. So there you go. Anyway, there it is. You've seen it all. You've seen it all. You can choose whether you want to sort of expand your compact universe, as it were, or not. It's up to you. But I wanted to show you it. I hope you enjoyed the video, and thank you so much, guys, for joining me this evening again. This evening got Rustique and Colin and Dave and everybody else, and Steve and RJP Kingdom, and so too. Because I can't even say his name. Anyway, so yeah, but yeah. I think it's no. There's no patterns for the other instruments. It's kind of like thinking. But I will say that, guys, honestly, if they'd have called this something like Figure 2, you'd all loved it, because you wouldn't have been expecting it to be anything like Reason on a desktop. However, they wouldn't have been able to port it as well as they can from this to the desktop version. You know, for big reason for big people. Right. Anyway, listen, I am going to go. Thank you very, very much for watching again. Matt, just in time. Not really, mate. I'm off. Any new albums? Do you know what we have got? You know, like, there's the album that we're working on. I'm having a real problem getting my head around finishing that, for some personal reasons, anyway. But you know, that some of you will know about, and you know, anyway. But yes, we there is an album in the WhatsApp, but I you know, just I'm just having a head mess with it, like, that's all. for other reasons and things that happen whilst making that album for me, you know. Anyway, listen, brilliant. Thank you for joining. I tell you what, Matt. Listen, seriously, mate. What I'll do is I'll do Synth 1 or something, or Digital D 1 as a live stream, so you can come along and watch one of yours. That'd be cool. I do love playing with them synths. Right. Anyway, I'm gonna go. There we go. There was a look at Reason Compact. Let's go down to the party, and yeah. What I do like is at least it remembers everything that you... Yeah, strike the like, people. Strike that like. It remembers everything that you do. Right. Anyway. Thanks, Colin. I appreciate it. So... Right. Oh, no, it won't do. It won't play it, will it? Because... Hang on a minute. I have to be on... No, that should play. Should that play? Should it? Even though... I could program my key step to play it. So if you wanted to use it as an external synth, you know, into anything you want, as using the iPad as a synth sort of thing, as a hardware synth into another device or whatever. Anyway, stop that bull. I am going to definitely 100% go now. I am going, yeah, I am going. Right, so yes, I've covered. You've seen it all. You've seen everything. There's nothing left to see. I think I showed you all the menus and stuff like that during the video. Right, I'm off. I'll see you guys later. Ta-ta. Thank you for watching. Look, move my keyboard out of the way. Didn't look square. Mess with me